I knew I was supposed to be living like this, man. I always knew.
Welcome, Mr. Druski.
It's a cold town, Mr. Druski. Mr. Druski Combs now. I wouldn't,
Alright, so today we got the internet's funniest fat guy, Druski, making headlines after being named in an 87-page court document that was filed by a lady accusing not only Druski, but Druski, P. Diddy, Odell Beckham Jr., and a bunch of other people of abusing her. Now, I've read a lot of lawsuit paperwork on my channel over the years, but I gotta be real with y'all. This lawsuit right here has got to be one of the wildest lawsuits I think that I've ever read, especially when it comes to the parts that mention Druski. I mean, it's so bad. When I was first reading over it, I wasn't even sure if I was reading legitimate paperwork. I was thinking to myself, there is no way that this stuff was written in an official filing for a court. But after further digging, I can confirm this paperwork is real. This is a real lawsuit that was really filed by somebody. And while I don't like to make fun of anybody in their situation, especially when it's a serious topic like we're discussing today, there are parts of this lawsuit that are so wild that it's kind of hilarious. Lord knows I feel bad saying that, because again, I don't like to laugh at anybody's pain, especially if what's in this paperwork is real, but it's just the wording of it. Okay, I don't find the situation funny at all, but the wording of it is kind of funny. Now, I'm not going to go through this entire 87-page document for you guys. I will leave a link in the description if you guys are interested in reading through the whole thing yourself. But instead, in this video, I want to focus on the parts that specifically pertain to Druski. And Druski gets brought up for the first time on page 17 of this document. At this point of the lawsuit, it's describing a situation where Diddy was supposedly abusing this woman, right? And point 76 says that when Diddy was done, he instructed another defendant, John Doe, to also R-word the woman that filed this lawsuit. It says that defendant Doe has been determined to be Druski. Point 77, and this is where it gets wild, says, instead of immediately R-ing plaintiff, defendant Druski doused plaintiff with more oil/lubricant, then jumped on top of plaintiff's naked and oiled body, treating it like a slip and slide and knocking the wind out of plaintiff due to his enormous size, right? And this is the part of the lawsuit that is going viral because the wording of it is absolutely crazy. When I first read this, I was thinking to myself, there is not a lawyer in the world that would really write this in a court document this way. And I want to be clear, I'm not laughing at the situation, but man, you got to admit that the wording is a bit wild. Druski using this lady as a slip and slide and knocking the wind out of her because of his enormous size is a baffling sentence to have inside of a lawsuit. And if this scenario did happen, all I can think is that wording it like this, it kind of retracts from the credibility of the document just because of how ludicrous the situation is. There were legitimately 1 million other ways that this could have been worded. But anyways, it goes on. It continues. It says defendant Druski then caught himself sliding over plaintiff's oil body off the bed, where he then began R-wording plaintiff in the cooch. Man, Lord help me trying to get this video up on YouTube. Point 79 says, while defendant Druski was R-wording plaintiff, defendant Diddy sat in a chair near the bed and began to goon while recording the plaintiff's situation with defendant Druski. Another party's phone fell off the bed near the plaintiff. The plaintiff then attempted to grab the phone, but it slipped out of her hands and onto the floor due to the oil/lubricant that had been doused all over her body by Diddy and Druski. Diddy began laughing at the plaintiff's attempt to grab the phone. Now, that is pretty much all of that I'm I'm going to read to you guys on here. Like I said, link is in the description if y'all want to read the whole document. It's a crazy document. I can't read it on YouTube. Now, Druski responded to this pretty much immediately. He went up and he posted this on Twitter, and it said, "This allegation is a fabricated lie. I wasn't a public figure in 2018. I was broke, living with my mom without any connections to the entertainment industry at the time of this allegation. So the inclusion of my name is truly outlandish. My heart breaks for actual victims of abuse, but I'm fully confident that the evidence will expose this falsehood and the individuals who are maliciously trying to game the legal system to peddle false narratives." So he pretty much instantly denied it. This does sound like it was written by probably Druski's attorney. That's why it's a screenshot. It's probably something his attorney wrote and sent him to post. Now, in there, he said that, you know, at the time that this person claims this took place, he was pretty much a nobody living at home with his mom, and this is in 2018. I don't know if Druski was famous in 2018 or not, but I found several articles saying that he started to build his online presence on Instagram in 2017, right? I don't know if Druski blew up as soon as he started posting or if it took him a couple years to get some motion, but he says he was nobody at the time of the incident, so he's pretty much claiming that it's all false. However, Druski was asked if he had ever been to a Diddy party in the past on an interview last year with $1 Million Worth of Game, which is Gillian Wallow's podcast, and here's what he said.
You ever been to one of Diddy parties?
Yeah, I've been in attendance. I've been in attendance. Not, hey, what the fuck you smirking for?
I ain't saying that.
I've been in attendance.
We just asking regular
That's all
questions.
I said. That's all I said. I said I've been in attendance. I have been in attendance.
We never been. We just asking.
We just asking.
Yeah. As soon as you asked, he said,
You had fun?
I ain't seen that.
"Yeah, you did."
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, I had fun. Yeah, I mean, it was a party. I wasn't at one of them parties.
We ain't say that about the party. What party you talking about?
Niggas, y'all smiling.
What parties you talking about?
say that.
I have been in attendance at a puff party. You know what I'm saying? I've been in attendance. Yeah, I went. Yeah,
Okay.
but I ain't. Yeah, nah. I don't know which party. The party I went to, it was girls turn up. You know what I'm saying? The regular. You know what I mean? Other celebrities and shit. Yeah,
That's when you know lying when they say, I ain't been to one of them parties. Wait, what party?
Oh, that's crazy. Did you know, see,
been to one of
so
I thought it was only one type of party.
I mean, I ain't say it. He said it. He said that he's been to one of these parties before. You know, with this new document coming out, looking back at that interview, it does come off a little bit weird the way Druski was reacting. But, I mean, at this point, the only people that know the truth are Druski, Diddy, and the lady that filed this lawsuit. Nobody else knows if it's true or if it's not true. It is worded a little bit crazy for sure, but that doesn't immediately make the lawsuit or the allegation false. It doesn't do much in the way of convincing the public, but it is what it is. That's what we got. That's the situation. I mean, at this point, y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about it in the comments down below, because that's basically it for the video. If you guys enjoyed the content, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, tap the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And as always, man, it's been fun rocking with y'all. I'm out.